Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading. I'm glad to come your way again. Today I would like to show you our winning strategy. As a matter of fact, you might not need another strategy or indicator again if you will study these strategies of mine very well. I'll be working on this strategy for some time now, and I think it is okay and good for anybody to use, and that's why I'm releasing this particular strategy. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. Like my video and chat me up on my Telegram group. The strategy is free, and I'm going to show you the settings for each indicator in the course of this video. Do follow me to the end. I have like about three moving averages on this particular strategy. So I'm going to show you the detail, but let's move back a bit. Let's check the history and see how it works and how accurate it is. This is 1 hour time frame. You can use this particular strategy on any time frame you desire, but here is it on 1 hour time frame. And how to use this particular strategy is this: rule number 1. Make sure that the candle closes below all the moving averages and the envelope. Make sure the candle closes below all the moving average and the envelopes, all the indicators, all these moving average combined together. Make sure the candle close, and once the candle close, check the next indicator, the TFF_FS indicator, and make sure this aqua color cross below zero level. This is zero level. This is zero level. Make sure it cross below zero level for a sell. And at this point, it actually crossed. It crossed below zero level at this point, and you can place order for sell, and your stop loss will just be few pips above the previous high. Few pips above the previous high. This is previous high. Just few pips above it, above this particular level. Just few pips above this particular level. And ride the trend until you see another opposite signal before you get out of your trade, or when you are okay, you can get out. As you can see, we are in a downtrend for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now, and the US1000 on a downward trend for some times right now. And if you've used this particular strategy, you will have remained in the trade for many days, because this aqua color didn't change to the upper side. It's below zero line. It's below zero line at this particular point. So we are still in downtrend. If you check back again for uptrend, we have another signal here for a buy above zero line. It must be above the aqua color, must be above the zero line for a buy, and the candle must close above all the moving average and all the envelopes combined together. And here is a sell signal here, and before this sell signal, this buy, we have a serious move up also. And here we have this TFF indicator changing to below zero line at this particular point. But when you look at all the moving averages, the candle did not close below any of it, so the candle still remain above the moving average. So this particular signal is invalid. This particular signal is invalid at this particular point. We cannot place order for a sell at this particular point because it is invalid at this particular point. The signal was invalid at this point. It was invalid at this point, so we cannot place this particular trade. We cannot place it. So you look out for another signal. And here for another buy, we have a good signal here. Also we have a DFF indicator, the aqua color, above the zero line, and at this point you place your order for a buy and your stop loss below the below the previous low. And this is how to use this particular strategy. And here is another sell at this particular point, is below zero line, and all the candle closed below the moving averages. So this is how to use this particular strategy. And here we have another signal. This is aqua color below zero line for a sell, and all the candle closes below, and the stop loss, this will have eaten our stop loss at this particular point, few pips above it, before the trend actually continue in our direction. So this is how to use this particular strategy. It works so well. So you can use it on any time frame you want. So let's check 15 minutes. Or a better way to use this particular strategy is to check the higher time frame. This is 1 hour. We've established that the trend is down. Then you can go to lower time frame like 15 minutes or 1 minute to trade in the direction of this particular trend, of the main trend, and use it on the 1 minute even without checking other time frame. You can use it just to scalp once everything is an agreement. Like this point, we have the aqua color was above zero line, and this close above the candle close above all the moving average and the envelope. So at this point you can place your trade, enter your buy here and stop loss below, and ride the trend. And here again for sell signal, it was generated here, it closed below zero line, and the candle closed below all the moving averages at this particular point. So this is how to use it. You can decide to use it to combine higher time frame and lower time frame together, trading taking your trade in the direction of a higher time frame, or you use it alone on any time frame you desire. So this is how to use this particular strategy, and the arrow is just not just added confirmation to add to our trade. This was the first one, the second one for sell. This is another point also to place order for a sell again, to add to your lot again at this particular point. This was the first place that it closed below, the candle closed below all the moving averages. The first trade, your second trade, the third trade, and this is the fourth trade. And this is how to use this particular strategy. Now let me open another chart so that I will show you how to set up this indicator. Kindly follow me closely so that you will not miss anything. You know how to set it up. Let me use the same you can use it on any indices, on Forex, on any pair at all. It is good. It's a good indicator or strategy to use for any thing you want to trade at all. So the first indicator I'm going to add here on this particular chart is envelope indicator. But before then, let us change the background of this our chart. I would like to change it to white and the foreground to black. Bar up, line color is okay. Then this red bull candle, let's use line also, and the bear candle can use red as well. I think this is okay now. This is okay now. Then let's start with the first indicator. I'm going to use envelopes, and I'm going to show you the setting. This is the parameter, and then you change this to 52. This is not the default setting, just because I've used it before, and that's why you have the setting on this particular indicator. The period is 52, shift 0. Then MA method apply to simple, just simple. Then MA method is simple, apply to close. Then this deviation, this is not the default setting also. Make sure you change it to 0.05. Is 0.05. Change it to 0.05. Then the color, we are good with the color blue and red. Then levels, we don't need any levels for now, and click OK. Here are the envelopes indicator on the chart. The next indicator I'm going to add is moving average. So I'm going to add moving average 64. Let me start with 64 first, rather 62. Period is 62. Shift, make sure it is 0 here. Shift is 0. Then apply is simple. This is MA method is simple also. Then apply to close. Then I want to use a color black for this particular indicator, for this particular MA rather. So using black, period 62, shift 0, MA method simple, apply to close, color black. Then the levels, we are going to add levels on this particular MA, and the first level I'm going to add is 30. Once you add, I just click on add button again. The next one is minus 30. Minus 30, this minus 30, then click add again. The next one is going to be 60, and after that add another one minus 60, and the next one add 90, and the last level we are going to add is minus 90. And I would like to use slate gray for the style. So I think this is okay. So once you set it, just click OK. Everything is all right now. Just click OK. And here we have it. This is it, the tick MA. So the next one I'm going to add is another MA also, moving average. This time around the period is 84, apply to shift, and the shift is 0. MA method this time around is linear weighted. Then apply to close as well. Then change this color to red. On this particular moving average, I do not need the level, so I'm going to delete all the levels on this particular MA. So once you are done, just click OK, and we have that now. So I have two other indicators to add right now. I have the TFF underscore FS indicator to add, and this is the levels for this particular indicator 0.80001. Then the second one is minus 0.8000 in this is in 6 places. 0.8000001. Just check it closely and enter the value. The first level is 0. The next one is this as displayed on my screen, is 0.800000 in 6 places, then 1. Then the next one is minus 0, the same value, but this time around minus. Then the color here, you don't need to change anything at all. You don't need to, I do not need to change anything. The only thing, then the value, the input, make sure you enter this value correctly. Fast EMA 8, slow EMA 15, signal value is 5. Then draw divergence. Just make sure you, as you can see it on my screen, make sure you follow it closely. That you follow it closely. Enter all the values, and once you are done, click OK. If you don't want the alert, you can turn it off. Then every other thing, make sure you enter the value correctly. Then click OK. So here is the indicator of right now, but I would like to change the level. I would like to change the level to the color to black so that we see it very well. Okay, so we have the 0 level, the minus 0.8 and the 0.8 on the chart right now. So this is how to set up this particular strategy. The last indicator I'm going to add is fractal indicator, and this, just make sure you enter the value correctly. Enter the value correctly. And I'm going to change the arrow color. I'm going to change this from magenta to red, and the arrow up to, I've changed the color to blue. So here are the settings for this particular indicator. Since I don't want the alert, I will turn it off. But if you need it, just leave it like that. So once you are done, just click OK. Let me show you the setting again before I move on. So you slowly, you can pause your video and enter the detail compared to what I'm going to give you, and make sure is the same. So after then, just click OK. Just click OK. Now once you click OK, we didn't see the arrow. This is what you are going to see on your chart, and I'll show you why. Now under the setting, we have display type. You have display candle. If you want to display candle alone, it will display candle. Display arrows, it will display arrow. We actually use display lines, so you can use display candles, display lines with arrow, or display candles with arrow. Let's use display candles with arrow. If you like it, you can leave it that way. If not, change it to what I have on the previous chart that I showed you. Here is the candle for this particular indicator, and I think it's beautiful. It's okay, make your chart look clean. But if you don't want it, you can change it here again. Display only arrows. Here's it, display only arrow. But let us use display both. Let's use display candles with arrow, and you can change the color of the candles here. You can change it here. And here we have a good setup, and this is exactly what I showed you on my previous chart, that you can use it on any time frame you desire. It works perfectly well, and this will make you to be consistent trading forex. Make sure you chat me up on my Telegram group. If I've not shared the download link on my YouTube channel, chat me up on my Telegram group and I'm going to give it to you. It is free. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my video. Turn on the notification button so that you'll be able to get update. So till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader. Happy trading. Bye for now.